Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in Stardeus. I hope you're having a sweet day today. I'm pulling up to a space station. Yeah, it's the same space station we were at before. And my goal today, I'm hoping anyway, my goal today is to try to find gold or platinum. One of those two things would be really nice to find. Because I would really like to start making weapons so that we can be really ready to go for any of these raiders that want to come and mess up our stuff. I want to be able to retaliate against them. Now, this station has 3 gold, and what I really need right now is gold plate or gold ingots or whatever. I need, eventually, the end product that I need is gold wire. And I need to be able to make that stuff. And I can't because I don't know where gold is. I don't have gold. So I'm going to have to go and get it if I can. This guy also has another shuttle drill upgrade, which is awesome. And I'm going to buy it because I can stack that into the existing one. Although, actually pull that back, it would probably serve me better at this point to try to get the storage upgrade on my shuttles, right? I think that would probably do better with that. Now he sells gold ingots. He has got 56 of them. And he sells them for 3K a piece. And that's a pretty high, man. I just can't justify that expense. That's really, really expensive. I mean, it's only just marginally more expensive than gold is, but it's the expense of it. I can't buy more than like I can't even buy 3 of them right now without trading some of my other stuff for it. And that's not going to get me what I really need. What I really need, or what I really want to build, is this, because I really want to test it out and see what it's all about. This thing here is called a replicator. We're missing gold wire. The replicator, well, let me just go out to the research tree and we can read what it is. All right. Yeah, you can see mind transfer. All right. This is the replicator. I just went ahead and unlocked this. And the description says that it enables mind transfer between biological brains and robotic cores. See, I want to get my our fallen friend to be in a cleaning bot or in just any bot really. I don't need him to necessarily be going around in a Zumba, but we can. Or Roomba, sorry, not Zumba. Roomba. Zumba's an exercise class or something, right? Anyway, so I don't want it to go around in a little Roomba necessarily, but see this? We have 78%, 79% towards getting our first carrier drone produced. And I was kind of thinking about popping it in there, you know? I don't really have the means to fully repair this one, but this brand new one, we could have put our fallen friend inside a carrier drone, right? So I was hoping to build this thing, but then I need gold wire in order to do it. So really quick assessment of what we have in stock. Lots of mechanical parts and stuff. Okay, we're ready to do stuff with making our own robots. It's just like we just don't have the tiny little details stuff are missing. We need battery cells badly if I want to expand that. Obviously need gold wire, and then the improved microchips are requiring gold wire too. So we don't have these unless we get gold wire. So of course the next step then is getting gold and trying to figure out where the hell it is. And I have been searching for it, and I do not find it. It just is not there. I also need to turn on my scanner if I have any hope of finding platinum, because that's the next thing I would like to find is platinum. And I have a feeling it's not going to be in this system. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go somewhere else for that. Now down here, we've got a couple of points of interest. We got a point of interest over here on black as well. So why don't we really quick travel over here instead. We'll get some quartz because we know it's there. And then maybe we can start making some glass. And then, or things that take glass even. We make glass and then we make things that take glass, right? And then we're going to go down to Dino Bits, see what that little exclamation point is. And I think at that point, we're probably pretty good to leave our current star system. But in order to do that, we're going to need, well, I mean, we can do it with these engines. It's just going to take a very long time. What I would rather see us do, oh, hang on. That's it right here? Yep, right there. Now, wait a minute. Is it dead? Carrier drone dead. Oh, it doesn't build with a brain? We build the frame. That is all you build here. Oh, that's so... wow. Sorry. I have actually thought this thing was going to produce a fully functioning carrier bot and we were just going to be able to go. No, it produces a frame. And now you have to put the core in it. You have, yeah, each individual part. I just figured the initial build for the resources we give it. I just figured that initial build would come with a core, but it doesn't. Wow. Okay, well, first off, it's no longer a super big priority to bring resources there. Platinum, going back on what I was saying earlier, platinum is something that I need in order to start making my handguns. I'd like to get platinum ingots and start making some handguns so people can be armed and we can deal with these raiders a little bit more effectively. So we're going to head over to Black first, grab some quartz. We're searching for platinum. I don't think we're going to find it, at least in this system. We're going to have to leave this system in order to find it. And so after we visit Black, we'll come down to Dino Bits, figure out what that is, see if there's anything else over here we want to do. We do know that lithium is down here, so we're going to want to grab that too. And then from there, let's stop pausing it. I don't know why I paused it. Then from there, we're going to build fusion drives. Yeah. Because we can do it. We can get things. And I might go ahead and get a second shuttle too. Or at least the ability to build a shuttle, which requires titanium plate, improved microchips, etc., yada yada yada, lots of gold wire or whatever. So finding gold is, I think, my next big task here. There's also a thruster efficiency upgrade we could go after. It increases the power output of the engines, which of course increases the power draw of the engines as well. So you have to have the power system to support that. But also, you know, it increases the higher chance of malfunction. So, you know, things could get hot, things could blow up. Fusion drive is what I want, though. And of course, it takes gold wires, improved microchips, etc., to build those things too. So I can't really build that either, can I? So let's come over here all the way to the right side. This is advanced research. And the advanced data harvester is another thing that I'm interested in. Produces different types of datoids. It's going to produce the high-tech datoids. And if we can get these things built, which again, I need gold wire. Everything at this point is starting to need gold wire, which is why I said we need to find gold really fast. So we just entered Black. Let's go ahead and get out of the tech tree really quick here and see what we're on about. All right, so here's this. We have a lot of things going on in here. We have quartz, copper, silver. Finally, we found some silver. That's good. Iron deposits over there. And then there's this unknown, as well as another station. So we probably want to look at that station too, just to see what they have. Why don't we start with a silver deposit, actually, because I can, if nothing else, I can trade this probably at a pretty good premium to buy things at the station. So we might as well stop at the silver deposit first, if we can. Other honorable mentions for research that I'm looking at. My bookmarks bars and my bookmark section is really getting up there now. So advanced research, that's what I was talking about earlier. I'd like to get machine learning, which sounds good. Probes are pretty good, but they are expensive to build, so I want to make sure you're set on other things first. And then the other thing is coffee. Believe it or not, coffee. So we can grow coffee trees, and obviously some people are really going to appreciate that. It's going to make them happier, right? I don't want people to be freaking out. And thankfully, the coffee machine does not require gold. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that because it doesn't require gold. And then I think the next thing I want here was, I think optics was something else I was looking at. It just takes glass and plastic, but assembling optics is what's needed for us to make all these other mechanical components that are going to go into that carrier bot. So I need to be able to make optics in order to build these robots anyway. So we're going to unlock that too. All right. So we got a whole bunch of stuff unlocked. We're probably going to have to start trying to figure out how to use all of it. So there's our replicator, which is building here as soon as we get gold wire. Coffee machine. Let's go ahead and get coffee machine put in. I'm going to put it right over here next to the helm. For now, that's where I'll put it. And then if I take a look really quick, how much do we have for plant fibers? Plant fibers. We have 12. Man, I would like to have a lot more plant fibers. I'm thinking it's likely that like all of this stuff will generate plant fibers at some point. But I think there's a way to do it with these. Maybe not this machine, not the recycler. Does the nutrient harvest extractor do it? I don't think so. How do we make? Is it just a byproduct? Let's actually look at that. Is it just a byproduct from plants? Because I thought maybe there was a way to take and make more of it. But it just says that it's extracted from most plants, useful for producing food items among other things. So it doesn't say there's a way to actually create the fibers. It just has to come from plants. So plant more things, essentially, is how you do that. So we're going to put 4 more planters in. right over here. And we'll probably have, I think this is enough wheat. I don't think we need any more of that. I think maybe we should have maybe had more rubber than this. But we're going to make at least 2 coffee trees so that we have that for the coffee machine. And then the other 2, I'm not sure. I'll probably put that on the rubber trees, actually. So we'll have 2 coffee trees and then 2 more rubber trees because we need a lot of rubber and stuff as well. Going on that note, I want to clean a lot of this stuff up too. There's a weapons locker here that actually has some of the knives and stuff. We're going to relocate this to get it out of the way. I'm going to put this over here. This is our new, I'm going to make this like a little armory. I think that's an okay spot, okay stuff for this. And I'll probably end up lining this wall with just weapons lockers. Probably not necessary to do all of this, but we have a teleporter right here. So if they need to arm themselves, they can teleport to here, go into the armory, grab the things. But it also gives me a door that I can lock right here. And then also there's a way to access it right from here. So if somebody's waking up and we're getting raided, they can come out here, grab a weapon really quick and go. That was my idea behind it. We have a door to access it here too. But really I just want it to be in a closed area that I can lock down in the event that I need to lock it down, right? Okay, so I'm thinking probably, yeah, I'll just place this, relocate this over here. It's fine. All right, letting you guys into my world, all right? Just trying to let you into the thought process of what's going on. I would love to build a carrier bot too, but apparently I have to build the cores for everything. Crazy. And look, there's another frame coming in. Oh my gosh, there's now 2 frames. Okay, let's pause. Let's stop producing that. I'd like you to make battery cells instead. We require a lot of them. Please do that instead. The carrier drone bodies, we're going to relocate these somewhere else. I'm thinking about having my robot manufacturing kind of over here, but a lot of the components and stuff are going to be kind of taken here. I guess that's the reason for the teleporters, though. It makes more sense. So I'm going to place that over here. Little carrier bot, yeah, a little carrier drone body, and we'll place actually both of them over here on this side until we can get, you know, the machinery required to start installing that kind of stuff. Because that's what's really needed. I need to install this stuff too. If I can look at production, I think there is a... Did I get it already or no? I don't think it's the assembler. There was another machine, I thought, that needed to... It's in the robot tree, right? I already opened... I thought I already got it. It's in this assembly hub. Facility for installing and removing body parts. The assembly hub is what I need. Of course, gold wire is required to build that as well. So I don't actually have an assembly hub, but I just wanted to know what it was called so that I knew what I needed to get. I don't see it in the production list, so it must be maybe facilities. Assembly hub right here. Yeah. All right. So maybe we could do a robotics part back here. That's not super bad, right? We could just have all the robotic stuff happen here. There's already a disassembler here, so maybe that's the best place to do it. And I could maybe get 2 of them. Let's do that. Let's put them back here instead. It doesn't matter if they're the carcasses and stuff are being carried over here. That doesn't really matter because it doesn't have a personality. That's what that means. Little person icon with a gear. It's like, hey, we don't have a brain, so this is dead until you give it a brain. Cool. All right then. So we have arrived at the silver deposit. I'd like to launch an expedition to go mining if we could, please. And let's add. I'd really like to get some better miners. Colonel's not in a good mood. And his trend is not lowering, but he's still not in a great mood. So his sanity's pretty low. He likes expeditions, though, so he'll get in a better mood if I send him on this expedition, I would assume. Maybe. Let's try it out. We'll go ahead and launch that, and we'll send him on the expedition because he likes these types of things. He likes to get out there and explore. I agree. Off you go. Go get me some silver so that I can maybe trade it for... Trading it for gold won't be very lucrative, but at the expense of time, I can get, some kind of economic value to trade is what I'm looking for here. So we're still looking for platinum. I don't expect to find any, but we're still going to just keep looking. And then you might have noticed, maybe some of you who have keen eyesight might have noticed that all of my teleporters are offline. And that is intentional. We are not currently producing enough power to support this many teleporters. All right, so I have decided to shut them all off, make people walk around the ship for a little bit so that we could expand our power grid. While we're mining over there, I'd like to start working on expanding over here. Now, getting electricity in these solar panels requires gold wire. So I won't be able to do that, unfortunately. Man, you know, everything just needs gold wire now. So, yeah, I think I don't want to do any more matter reactors. I really don't want to. But I may have to if I want to support the teleporters. I had no idea the teleporters were so power intensive. And I probably should have known it just because it's written right there in the description for it, probably, right? If I hold control, it does not say. Okay, never mind. I'm not... That's not a big deal. But if I turn it on, when this thing's running, it consumes 18.6 kilowatts. That means each individual teleporter is consuming more power than one of these more advanced solar arrays are generating. That's why I'm running out of power. So I figured out the power issue entirely was about the teleporters. I went too far, too fast on the teleporters. So maybe having one on would be a good idea. And I think maybe getting the one to the bathroom might be the best idea. So, or at least one from here, right? When these guys wake up, they want to get to, you know, over here. Actually, I probably should have a copy. I'm going to build another copy for a teleporter. We're going to go maybe like right here instead. Yeah, right there. And then another one. Man, I'm annoyed by the fact that I can't place this on certain tiles. I really got to figure that out. I just don't know what it is. So I figured out why I can't place teleporters here. It just involves having to read, basically. If you take a look at the description here, it says, right, can only be placed on an empty, undamaged floor. That was the only thing I was reading. I just have to read a little more text. It says, must be placed at least 3 tiles away from objects of the same category. That's it. So, like, it just needs to be a little further away from other teleporters. That's really all it was the entire time. So, I mean, we will build these, but I can't until I get, again, access to more materials and stuff. So, it'll just be this thing that we don't do right now. Did we not? I want to move that. Can we get that out of here? I just want to clear this out of here. Let me do this really quick. Just get that out of there, please. Somebody go ahead and grab that and get it out of here. Okay, so as far as resources go for crafting's sake, battery cells are the thing I'm kind of focused on right now because I don't have any of them at all, and it requires lithium, which I also don't have. Now that is the other planet down there, so we'll be getting that soon. We know where a source of that is, but I'm going to get a little bit of silver here really quick so that I can trade, and I'm hoping that station has some gold. Maybe some just straight up gold wire would be good. Maybe gold wire is worth about the same as the gold ingot. I don't know how it works because I haven't actually bought it before, but there is one way we could take a look at it, at least to know what the global prices of stuff are. And that is to go into our economy section, and right here, if we go into the stock market, this will give me a view of real-time prices and charts. And then if we continue on that way, we can actually get to trading, where we have the ability to trade in that stock market. So just being able to analyze stocks and knowing what the global, I guess, going what the universal prices on average for this galactic stock market, if you will. And that way I know whether or not a trader is, ripping me off or not. Because otherwise I'm going to look at something and go, oh, it's 2K. That's not bad. When in reality, the global price for it's like 800. And now I feel like, wow, he's price gouging me huge, right? So have a little bit of knowledge on what the pricing of things are. But that also unlocks the ability to potentially do trade routes. And being able to grab resources from one station and bring it to the other could be a pretty lucrative thing. I don't think that's going to really apply to a per system level here. So like this system station, it probably is pretty cheap to buy quartz here, copper, pretty cheap to, silver's probably not going to sell very well here, right? So if I wanted to sell the silver for a good value, I should go to a different station for it, right? So that's the kind of thing that these stations and stuff will introduce to us, and that the fact that they have pricing, have stuff at different prices. So as soon as these guys get back, here's the game plan. Actually, first what I should do is I should get more disk space because I'm out of disk. And then this center column here, we're going to put more disk space here too. But this center column is going to be the more improved disks. So what I want to do now that I have all these disks is I want to start getting efficiency upgrades for them. I want to start building things that require, or building the, where is it? I thought it was in this. It's not. Darn, I really thought it was in here. We actually want something to be making gold wire. So if we do get access to a gold ingot, well, there's no point in setting it for that right now, right? Let's do arm sockets, gold wire, optical. I mean, there's really just... I'm not sure what else I'd want to make here. We're going to need more transistors eventually anyway, right? I guess we'll just have you assemble transistors. I have too many machines. And these machines, like, they're not really running. You might think it's a waste to have so many of these things, right? Why not just have, you know, one or two of them? And it's because each machine is configured for a different resource. And so they're all being told to go up to the stock limit. So when they hit the limit, then they'll stop working at that station. They'll start working at other stations where we have resource deficits. And so each one is configured for a different resource. And that allows me to have everyone work on things that I need and keep a good stock of everything without having to micromanage the stations. That's the idea. I don't want to micromanage the stations. So all the basic things that we need are all being done right here. And then, of course, the assemblers, they're a more automated approach to this. And so all we really need to do is put in the resources for the assemblers. And so ideally, I would like to change out the crafting stations with assemblers. And then eventually we're going to get fabricators, which is an even more advanced version of the assembler that can do more advanced things. So this is like, you know, you just go stair steps, right? Or a ladder for it, or whatever you want to call it, right? You just have to do it little bits at a time. Okay, here's what I want to do. I'm going to have them drop off. I'm going to have them come back, drop off the silver that you just got, okay? We're going to send you on an expedition again, but this time I want you to go after the quartz, okay? So I'm just going to say launch expedition. You two are tired. That's fine. We're going to send Ancient because he's really good at it. And Abstellarum is probably fine too. So we'll send you guys off. You're going to be able to get some per day. So poof. Off they go. Platinum was not found. Darn. Okay, while they're gone, right, they're off to go get quartz. We're going to head to the station to see whether or not we can do any trading here and whether or not they've got anything I need in terms of the inputs. Specifically, I'm looking for gold wire. I don't have a whole lot of money, but I would like to see whether or not it's possible to at least trade for it if I can. So they have a lot of parts here for bots. They have improved microchips, and you know what? I'm going to grab all three of those. I don't know the price for those, but I'm going to grab them anyway because I need them for manufacturing right now, and I need gold wire in order to make them, so I might as well just buy them. If I come down here, they've got gold for 2.32k. Protein reactor efficiency upgrades are nice. Drill upgrades are still there. The energy efficiency upgrade, yeah. So we put these energy efficiency upgrade ones in the producers, the machines that take and consume lots of power. You put these upgrades in the consumers so that they use less energy. So the reactor is going to allow your producers to make more energy, and the energy efficiency will allow your machines that are consuming energy to consume less energy. Hope that makes sense. There's platinum here too, but it's 2.5k. Oh, it's 2k. Ugh. I can get lithium, but I can also just mine it later, so never mind. I don't really want to get gold at 2k each, though. I was just really hoping you had some wire for me, man. Tell you what, though. If we have like an abundance of something, like silver is 543 each, so I can sell a lot of that silver I just got. And I don't think it's a great idea to do this because we're probably going to need a lot of it in the future. Oh, but you see though, it's like he only has 3.5k. So what I'm going to do here, right, is I can buy, you know, we'll give him 75 of that silver we just got. And in exchange for that, we're going to grab, I think I'll grab one of the efficiency upgrades. I think I'll grab two of the efficiency upgrades. No, just one. And then I want to get, where was it? It was, I don't really want the gold, but I think I have to have it because I need the wire. So I guess I'll buy the gold, right? We'll get the gold from you. We might as well get the platinum, I guess, from you. There's only 2 of it, but we can work with it, I guess. Let's get some protein. We'll max out the order on protein here. And we're still getting maximum value here. So they still don't have enough money to settle the trade. So we can just continue to add things that we need until they do. And I guess, add some of the advanced microchips just so we have them. We can probably get some Yeah, let's get another nuclear cell out of him. See, this silver is really great. Plant fibers, we'll just max out the trait on that. And we'll just keep doing this until his value here, right here, begins to drop. And then I know that our trait is balanced. So I'll get survival meals. We can get the soy burgers. We can get some coffee. They're all going to like coffee. Bread, I suppose, is something we can grab. We're just going to buy a lot of stuff from this guy, I guess. And let's buy... we could buy all your coal. For real? Wow. Maybe I can just give you less silver instead. I don't really need this much stuff. How about I give you... Yeah, so we need 28k worth. Okay. So, I mean, I guess we just go about like that. Yeah, and then we just do this until we kind of max him out. So right here, right? And then maybe we sell... I think that's kind of it, right? Yeah. Let's pull back on the bread. Bread's pretty good, though, isn't it? I don't know if it's very expensive, though. We'll just do this until we get pretty close to his balance for money. Oh, I'm already at 0. Never mind. We'll go soy burgers. We have enough of those already. It's all right. So that pretty much takes care of the balance of the trade. I pretty much get what I want to an extent. And then I don't really think I want enriched uranium sitting around on my ship, so I'm not going to buy that. But the nuclear cell, I guess, because eventually I do want to get to nuclear power and stuff. And this is going to be great for our auto miners. There's a machine you can lower down, bigger equipment that you can lower down on the planets, and they are they're much more efficient at mining. They can do a lot faster mining, and they automate the delivery back to your ship too, so you don't have to keep sending expeditions to do it necessarily. And it requires nuclear power for those machines, so you're going to need nuclear cells eventually for that too. Okay, I'm just going to execute the trade. It says there's a teleporter ready. I don't think there is a teleporter ready. I'm pretty sure I have them all powered down. And then I also don't need to go back to the map every time. I know I'm going to get this comment if I do this. If you have an ongoing trade, it's going to be right here. You just click it. But I have a habit of doing things in a certain way that works with my brain, okay? Maybe I call it old guy syndrome, but I'm not that old yet. So yeah, old guy syndrome is going to kick in sometimes, all right? And that's just the way it goes. Stuck in my ways. I'm going to hit execute trade, and apparently it's just going to deliver it here anyway, even though it's powered down. So, okay. Okay, so we got a fire. It's inside the data center here. As soon as he built this, everything caught fire. So this is a nightmare situation. It's where all of our CPU stuff is. This is the reason why we installed these. So I'm going to open these. He's got a full suit on, correct? Yeah, he's got a full suit on with a helmet and everything. So he should be okay if he could just get out of that fire. It'd be great. So we're going to open this vent, and we're going to eventually, yeah, we're just taking the oxygen out of the room. And I'm going to go ahead and open up the second vent too, just to really accelerate this process. We want to close this vent and close this one too. So we want to, again, stop airflow going into the room and essentially just deprive this fire of as much of the oxygen as it has. So now I have this, and Tex is injured. Please don't die. You gotta move, Tex. Tex, you gotta move. Oh, he's immobilized. Are you seriously building this instead of putting out the fire, Juliet? What are you doing, Juliet? Why would you do that? Why would you do this? What are you doing? Hold on, now we have an asteroid proximity warning. It's gonna be here in 6 hours. Juliet, what in the hell? Firefighting. I can't get her to do it anyway because her AI alignment is low. Are you kidding me? Wait a minute, Juliet's just gonna walk away while Tex burns? Are you kidding me right now? This is what's gonna happen? Extinguish the fire, please. Tex is gonna die. Tex is gonna die. All my equipment's on fire. It's gonna start exploding probably. Put it out, put it out, put it out, put it out. So the oxygen, again, there's not a lot of oxygen in the room. We're depriving it. We're bringing down the temperature. And it seems like maybe the fire's done, but oh my God, I can't believe you, Juliet. She's just like, yeah, I built it. What do you want? Jesus Christ. All right, so obviously these two things are, yeah, they're damaged. Okay, but with this stuff is now taken care of, we can go ahead and close these things, open these things. Actually, let's keep that closed until the oxygen is restored in the room. So we'll go ahead and do that. And Colonel, you're not. What are you wearing? You do have a helmet on, okay. Most people should have a helmet and suit right now. I just can't. I can't believe she did that. I can't believe she went in and built this when there's a fire here. I mean, it's like her task is the most important, right? And of course, Tex is going to get into the bed rather than going to the doc's office. And he does that because I got all the teleporters off right now. All right. So we need to, fix some things. And this is why I have more CPU capacity than I needed. Like I'm way over on, at least I don't know if I am now, but I was. Now I'm not. I'm actually at 27. But I have 2 of these units that are offline. So we do need to move. Wait, I'm getting distracted here. We need to move. Yes, we need to move. I am going to get out of here. Just exit planet. Just tell them to exit planet. And if I can have somebody with a decent alignment, Mustafa, that's you, buddy. Can you come over here and right here assign this? Get over here and fly the ship quick. We got to get out of here. There we go. Oh, it's coming right now. Wow, we're moving right at the right time. Is it just in time? That thing is coming. I think we're getting out of the way. I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, we moved in time, but whew, that was close. All right, we can now go ahead and cancel this task. We no longer need you to do that. So we can go ahead and just cancel. It doesn't seem like that's going to matter. Ship, let's reposition you back. Instead of the station now, let's go over to... I want to go over here. Can we just travel here, please? Yeah, just get over there near the thing. Are you going to continue to go, even though I told you not to? Turn off. No hull controls. Now go back. Piloting. Yeah, you should be going here now. Yep. All right. I feel like course corrections should be a thing. Like once I input a new course, as long as their AI alignment is still good while they're flying, right? I feel like they should course correct. I shouldn't need to shut it off to do that, but it's okay. It's fine. It's not hard to just hit off and then back on again. Okay. Wow. That is crazy. So I've got another floor vent installed here. There's one going on here and one going in here because I'm going to start developing this area eventually. And again, there's still possibilities of fires and stuff on this side. So we want to go ahead and do that. Wasn't there a heater here? Oh, this is, I think, okay. Somebody freaked out. I think it happened between videos. Somebody did the whole like destroying property thing and they came out and destroyed this. But wait, wouldn't it re-queue that? I don't know what happened to that. I had a heater going in there and now it's not. Anyway. All right. We're heading back over there towards the shuttle so that they can come back to us here. So there's the station. And we'll get over where we need to be. Found titanium on Dinobits. Hey, we're going to Dinobits. We're going to go to Dinobits to get the lithium. So now we know that titanium is over there too. Cool. What else can we find over there? I mean, I would love to find gold. I just bought gold, right? But I would love to find more gold. We'll search for coal again. I mean, probably won't find it, but we'll search for coal again. I don't know if it's meaningful to search for something that you already haven't found in the past, but not without leaving the system, right? I'm pretty sure this scanner only works in the current system you're in. Not so system of planets, not the planet. This is the planet's orbit, right? These are just moons. So not this, but scale out or back out one more level, that system. I think the scanner only searches the system. So if we can leave the system to see other systems, right, then that is when I think we broaden our horizons there. We're going to hopefully be able to find some better things. And I probably will need probes at that point, which would go on the outside. We would be building the probes out here so they could be launched, right? That's the kind of stuff we would use the probes for. Did they fix it? Undamaged is what it says. Let's get that online. I'm assuming they fixed these two then. Nope, I already had that connected. Okay, there we go. CPU back online, very nice. And then we just need to rebuild this and hope that it doesn't ignite again. That is the other reason why I have reinforced walls all over the place, is so that if fire breaks out right here, it doesn't get through the wall, at least not right away, right? And the reinforced flooring, again, it doesn't break down the floor and spread really quickly. So that helps contain the fire. That plus removing oxygen from the room is is where I wanted to be there. So let's go ahead and open these vents and allow that oxygen and heat to start flowing back in here. Because right now it's pretty cold, which is okay in general. I'm all right with it being cold in here, but I do require some oxygen. It's definitely very cold in here. And obviously really cold out here too, but it's getting warmer. I mean, it's actually survivable now. -40, while very uncomfortable, is survivable, especially for people who actually have like a full-on bit of clothing. You know, maybe not somebody who's, you know, walking around naked, but yeah. All right, let's get the floors tiles hooked up. I want to get this one done too, but now I have the ability to, you know, eject all the oxygen and stuff out of this room as well. And since it's a really big wide open area, I wanted 3 of them so I could do it faster. Okay, quartz. I think that's what we're waiting for. So I'm going to wait for that mining trip to be done, and we'll be right back. I'm going to add 2 more furnaces in here while I'm at it as well. And then I'll also be getting more of these radiators installed as well. And I think I'm actually going to do it here. So the entrance for it is right here. This is where I don't want to block, but I can put them right here, and that would be fine, I think, right in this area. Wait a minute. What did I just do? Excuse me? Oh, cancel. Hang on. I think this floor, right? I kind of want to move the floor. It's lit up here. I think I want to move these lit floors over a little bit. Maybe it won't matter. Yeah, it probably won't matter. The only thing is it's an electronic device, right? So that means it can catch fire. If it can catch fire right there, then it can also ignite the whole furnace on fire, which I guess there's really not that practical much of a difference by putting it on that one tile over. So I guess it's not a big deal. I don't think it's a big deal. I want the furnace. We're just going to build a copy right here, and you can see it. The entrance is on this side, and the entrance is right here. So I'm just going to take these radiators and place them like that. And then this provides like a lot of cooling for this area, so I don't think we'll really need to worry about it. I may actually not even need these. Let's see how it is if I just do this one. And then maybe, you know what? Let's test the waters on this. I'm not sure how much cooling I really need for one furnace. Why don't we move this one over to here, and we move this one over to here. And then we don't even need to build another one. We just move the existing ones over. Perhaps that will be enough. And then we just need to make sure that they're connected to the grid. That might be enough. We'll see how the temperature builds up with 4 of them running, right? But if they're all kind of concentrated somewhat in the middle, that's pretty good. And if that's the case, I could probably just place them like firmly in the middle. Instead of being biased to one side, I could put it here and here. And then this one can go here and here. That kind of removes this whole like nice smooth walkway we have right through here. So yeah. Now, I did buy from the trader. I went back and did it. The trader here, I went ahead and got the efficiency upgrade. So see how it takes 10 kilowatts to get stuff? I can place that in here and it will be less. What I wanted to see if I could do, and it doesn't look like this can have it, I wanted to see if I could place this in a particle collector instead, because this thing has the potential to draw a lot of juice all the time because it's always running. But I don't see that as a thing. I don't see that actually mattering as much. So I think maybe the things that are pulling the most power pretty consistently would be these furnaces. For now, I'm going to place this efficiency upgrade inside that furnace. And then we got this one working on the gold ingots because I just bought that gold, right? So we got this one working on the ingots. And currently we own 2 of them. We finally have 2. And so we should now be able to make gold wire from that. So if I go to the one that's assembling rubber, we don't have much rubber. Let's not do that one. How about this one? We have a lot of wire. So let's stop copper wire right now and start looking at gold wire. Okay. So we can do 2 bits of gold wire here. It won't be much, but it's something. And that something might be enough to get this machine online. And then we could see about transferring the brain. But I think I still have to have the core and everything, right? I have a spare core. It's right here. There's a mini core and it's empty. So what I want to do is take this core and put Zaid's consciousness or whatever. I want to put it in this core. Then I'm going to use this machine, which requires the improved microchip, which we should have just gotten, but it might have went off to somewhere else. Hang on. The improved microchip. Yeah, they must have put it somewhere else. I have a lot of things I want to build, man, and I really depend on gold to build them. So if we could build this machine, then I could take that core and put it in there. But ideally, I'm just trying to get whatever consciousness I can, if it's even possible to do that from this person in the morgue. I'd like to get that consciousness put in there so that at least I have it and I can get this machine on. And if for some reason that doesn't work, then I can just tear this down and get it back. You have gold wire and built in you too. And I think I'm going to go ahead, this organ storage. I think, yeah, we're going to go ahead and deconstruct this. This gives us some more gold wire as well. So we'll see how well that works out for us. Of course, I still want to expand my solar, but I need the improved microchips for that, which again requires gold wire. Everything is gold wire is what I'm getting at. All right, we're gonna stop saying gold wire. We're gonna stop talking about things that require gold wire until we have a means of obtaining it. Okay, so I'm gonna let this run a little bit longer. I'm gonna wrap up this mining for quartz, and then we are going to go over get the lithium right after we figure out what this is. I want to know what this unknown is first. Okay, so maybe I'll bring you guys back for that unknown. I'll see you in a second.